I must share with you that this morning I spoke with Idan Alexander and his remarkable family. It was a deeply moving exchange. I welcomed Idan home on behalf of the people of Israel, and I told him how proud we are of him and his family. Idan Alexander is a true hero. I would also like to acknowledge the heroes amongst us here this evening. Heroes of Kibbutz Be'eri, a kibbutz we will be visiting tomorrow. On October 7th, 2023, the extended Haran, Shoham, Kipnis, Avigdori family gathered in Be'eri to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Simchat Torah. Hours later, 10 of those family members were seized by Hamas terrorists. Lilach Kipnis, her husband Eviatar Kipnis, and Eviatar's caregiver Paul Kastlevi were murdered. Lilach's sister, Dr. Shoshan Haran, a world-renowned expert in feeding poor countries, was taken hostage by Hamas. She was later released. Shoshan's daughter, Adi Shoham, Adi's husband, Tal Shoham, and their two children, 8-year-old Naveh and 3-year-old Yahel, were all taken hostage by Hamas, and Adi and the kids were later released. Shoshan's husband, Avshalom Haran, was murdered. Avshalom's sister, Sharon Avigdori, was taken hostage by Hamas, along with her 12-year-old daughter, Noam. They were later released. This evening, we welcome here Dr. Shoshan Haran and her daughter Adi Shoham and Adi's husband, a true hero, Tal Shoham, who was released after 505 days. We will ask you, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shoshan. Thank you, Tal, and thank you, Adi. And we are truly overcome by emotions seeing you here face to face. We need to see all others, all 58, back home as soon as possible until the last one of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the midst, in fact, we are approaching the culmination of a moving, formative journey. A journey of painful memories and great hope, and at the heart of which we mark 60 years of official relations between the Federal Republic of Germany and the Jewish Democratic State of Israel. In my eyes, no occasion is more fitting for presenting the Israeli Presidential Medal of Honor to one of Israel's greatest friends and a longtime dear friend of mine, the President of Germany, Frank-Walter Steinmeier. Truth be told, the journey of the past few days, the journey through Platform 17 in Berlin, the journey to Kibbutz Be'eri, the journey from Berlin to Jerusalem, the journey of 6 decades actually reaches back a millennium. Indeed, the history we share is as rich as it is tragic. Within this history, the Holocaust is not yet another painful milestone. It was a grand plan, a grand scheme to get rid of the Jews, rid the world of Jews. How do we go beyond that? As nations, as human beings, do we even have the right? My late father, Israel's 6th President, Chaim Herzog, who was part of the British forces that liberated the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp, had the distinct honor and challenge of being the first Israeli head of state to pay an official visit to West Germany. My father famously said, and I quote, "I do not bring forgiveness with me, nor forgetfulness. The only one who can forgive are dead. The living have no right to forget." I am proud to stand here in Jerusalem and honor the head of the modern German Republic, undoubtedly one of Israel's greatest allies and friends, and to celebrate the democratic values we share and the true friendship we have privileged to forge. In the wake of October 7th, in the days when Israeli citizens were subjected to a murderous, barbaric attack of hatred, and the Jewish people mourned so many daughters and sons, Germany's stance and your stand, so personal, by our side, was a ray of light in the darkness. A few short weeks after the massacre, you came here with Elke, demonstrating a universal position of morality. Together we visited Kibbutz Be'eri. We spoke with those who were there and with those who brought the kibbutz back to life. It was clear that you shared in the heartbreak and also in the commitment to support the necessary recovery. At a historical moment of trial, you revealed yourself in your full strength and spoke the truth, saying, Hamas is not only attacking Israel, it is attacking humanity. This statement, like many of yours, was moral, was personal, and was powerful. I know you continue to act for the release of all of our hostages still in Hamas captivity. You continue to meet captivity survivors and families of those still in captivity. Together with you, I declare here again and again, we will not rest or be silent, Israel, Germany, and the entire civilized world, until all are returned to their homes, all of them, every single one of them. And may I add that our lessons, our relations, 60 years afterwards, also give us hope. Hope to dream about peace in our region. Mr. President, my dear friend Frank Walter Steinmeier, I'm tremendously proud to present you today with the Israeli Presidential Medal of Honor. Honor for your decades of moral courage, honor for your unconditional commitment to memory, to security, to hope. Honor for your loyal dedication to the State of Israel and what it represents, to our hostages who we desperately await, to the vision of a safer, brighter, shared future in our region. We know, Mr. President, that true friendship is not measured in moments of ease, but in moments of storm. And you are there, and you are still there with us. In the name of the people of Israel, in the name of the generations that we all remember, and in the name of the generations to come, we thank you, we honor you, and we strengthen the covenant between our nations. As you said, and may I borrow your own words to conclude my own remarks, the friendship between Germany and Israel is a gift, and it is also a responsibility. Thank you very much.
Israel, its proud history, its unbelievable rise from the ashes of the Shoah, to be a home for the Jewish people as well as an ideal, as a fearless democracy, as a beacon of humanity in a sea of strife and pain. Israel, its people, its minds, its voices, as diverse and colorful as they come, from the very first day I have fallen in love with this small, courageous, and always embattled country and its people. You have inspired me. My most fervent wish tonight is for this Israel to prevail and to thrive again. So I accept this medal with gratitude and with humility. It is an honor, but it is indeed also very much a call to action in dark days. The 7th of October was the deadliest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Buzi, I will never forget our walk through Kibbutz Be'eri just a few weeks after the attack. The blood, the ashes, the unspeakable pain. Tonight, I think of the hostages, those who are still in the hands of terrorists, in cages and in tunnels. And I think of their families. The hostages, they need to come home, the living and the dead, regardless of their passport. The trauma of the 7th of October still lies heavily on this country. Fighting terror, seeking peace at the same time, I think we need to do both. Germany is ready to support both. We stand for your security from day one, today, and forever. And we stand ready to work with all those who are willing, including your neighbors in the region, towards peace. Their suffering cannot last forever. Maybe that's what 60 years of German-Israeli relations can tell us today. Peace is possible, reconciliation is possible, even from the deepest abyss, with time and courage and with engagement of the many. May Israel thrive in peace with its neighbors, in peace with itself. Germany is on your side. Toda Rabba, and thank you.